Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, September the 3rd, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can, and of course you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. So as we all know by now, we just received a fairly large update / download to the game. On the Xbox Series X, it was pretty close to 96 gigabytes. It's good size. Looks like we do have a couple of new daily challenges here, so that's pretty cool. And I highly recommend you guys go to Bethesda.net. Under the Fallout 76, they do have the release notes for this Milepost 0 update. It is quite lengthy. There's a lot of information there. And for those of you who've been waiting and talking about the caravans. So the caravans are not coming until later in the month. Alright, so just an FYI on that, and that's all in the release notes, so just an FYI. Alright, let's take a look at this one here. Sell a shotgun to an NPC Vendor 1. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can go ahead and we can craft our own shotgun at our weapons workbench. We can find free shotguns in the game. Or we can go after some scorched. Or we can go after mole miners because they are a good source of shotguns as well. Alright, so you can craft a shotgun as long as you have the plant at your weapons workbench. Let's take a look at that real quick if I can find it here. Let's go craft. And of course it'll be under the machined guns. And as long as you have the plant, you can craft your own shotgun. So just an FYI there. Alright, to give you guys a couple examples there. So that's one way you can go ahead and craft it and then sell it to an NPC vendor. Now there are a couple of places such as mole miners right down here at Welsh. Great spot for mole miners, and a lot of them have shotguns on them. Okay. Same thing up here in good old Monadga. Another great spot for mole miners, all kinds of shotguns there as well. And Scorched. If you come across Scorched here in the forest area, right? Right down here, Camden Park. Right up here, Tyler County Fairgrounds. If you just come across random Scorched and around right up here at the Morgantown High School, Halvatia, a couple of great spots where you can find Scorched, and a lot of them will have shotguns on them as well. And we can get ourselves some free shotguns right up here in Halvatia. We have the White Church right off the main road. If you go to the steeple, or just before going up to the steeple, there's a free shotgun right there. And of course, right down here at Somerville's Dam, there are 2 shotguns that are here, and that's where we're going to go here today. So let's go right here to Somerville's Dam. And again, at the end of the day, if you're on a public server and you're having a hard time trying to find these free shotguns, okay, what you can always do is you can always craft your own as long as you have the plan. It's definitely a little bit easier. Right, so again, Somerville's Dam, we do have a bunch of Scorched here as well. So you can always do it this way as well. Get some XP at the same time. Let's check to see if these guys have any shotguns on them. No, of course they don't. So we're looking for it. Right, so the free ones are going to be right up top. You have to go in the top section of the dam. Am I now? I don't think so there, buddy boy. I don't think so. We're going to keep going here. You don't need a jetpack to get up here. You can just kind of jump it and walk it or run, whatever you want to do. He's got a rifle on him. See, this guy's got a shotgun on him right here. The free one is just around the corner. Right, so here's our free shotgun right here. Let's go ahead and take it. Now there's exactly the same setup on the other side. Right over there. Same exact thing. There's our free shotgun right there. It's just an FYI, just give you a couple of options. This is a fairly easy area as well. So now that we have our shotgun, as the daily says, we have to sell it to an NPC vendor. So any robot vendor at any train station on the map. You can go to any robot vendor down at the White Spring Refuge in the White Spring Mall area right here. If you come across traveling merchants, sometimes they travel to your camp. You can sell it to one of them. Right down here in Flatwoods, we have the robot vendor in the White Church. And of course we have the Wayward. We have Duchess up here. Pretty good spot there as well. So let's actually go to Flatwoods. And we'll sell it to that NPC vendor down in that church. Nice, easy spot. Let's go here. Try to give you guys as many options as possible for doing these daily, weekly challenges here. Just go ahead and go trade.
Here to sign up, just use.
There we go. Sell shotgun to an NPC vendor 1 for 1. Done. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Alright, what's next here? Sell Ribeye steak to an NPC vendor 1. So I did re-roll for this one. I did have completed daily ops. And of course, if I did daily ops, it would take too long. And I'm not very good at them, to be honest. So I got this one here instead. Sell Ribeye steak to an NPC vendor 1. So again, Ribeye steak. We need Brahmin for that, and of course one of the best spots for Brahmin is right here in Flatwoods. There's all kinds of them. All kinds of them. Nice and easy little area. When you spawn into Flatwoods, you spawn right up here, right by this house with a red star on it. And right out back here, there's 3 Brahmin. These are the guys that we usually kill. And all you do is you pick up the Brahmin meat. So there's 3 of them here. There's 2 of them over here. There's one up on the hill there by that trailer. Get this one right here, just sitting here, cool, checking out the possum down the stairs here. And just on the other side here, we have this garage with the yellow roof, and there's usually 4 of them over here. All right, let's go ahead and kill one of these Brahmin here. Now, don't forget to pick up the meat. As you can see, 2 Brahmin meat. And as soon as you pick up that 2 Brahmin meat, or a Brahmin meat, you will automatically learn Ribeye steak. It's a simple recipe that you automatically learn by simply picking up that meat. Easy. We just happen to have a cooking station right here. Let's go all food. There's our Ribeye steak right there again. We automatically learn Ribeye steak by picking up Brahmin meat. Let's craft both of them. That's back out. So now we changed our Brahmin meat to the Ribeye steak, which will be down here in our food and drink section, right there. That's probably the most important part. If you try to sell the Brahmin meat as is to the NPC vendor, it's not going to work. You have to cook it at your cooking station. And again, as the daily says, just like we did with the shotgun, any NPC vendor on the map. Right? We just went through that. Basically, any robot vendor at any train station. We have the robot vendors down here at the White Spring Mall. We have the robot vendor right here in good old Flatwoods at the church. We have Duchess, which is up here at the Wayward. And we have the traveling merchants that we find around the wasteland. Sometimes they visit our camp. So let's go ahead. We might as well just do it to this guy here. Go ahead and trade. Trade our ribeye steak. If I can find it, the right thing here. There we go.
Great to see living human beings again.
Let's just sell one to this guy. There we go. So ribeye steak to an NPC vendor 1 for 1. Done. Easy. Nice, easy area too for everyone. What's next here? Let's go ahead and eat a vegetable 10. Many great spots we can find vegetables in around the wasteland. You have good old Cobbleton Farm. All kinds of corn at Silva Homestead. All kinds of razor grain at Billings Homestead. Right around the corner from Big Al's Tattoo Parlor here in Morgantown, under the overpass, we have that little farm that's there. In the higher level areas, of course, we have General Steakhouse. It's a good spot there as well. And of course, pumpkins. We have all kinds of farms that are kind of unmarked, all kinds of pumpkins down here. I believe there's also some potato plants down here as well. Let's go to a nice easy spot. Let's go over here to Silva Homestead. Pop over here. And again, if you have vegetables in your camp, corn, razor grain, tato plants, by all means. That's probably the best way to do it. Save a little bit of time. So anytime you are looking to harvest flora, there's a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It's called Green Thumb. We twice much when harvesting flora, so instead of one, you pick up two. Now, for me, it's a huge time saver. I'm a carnivore, but it's a time saver for doing daily, weekly challenges. And it's especially useful if you're a person who doesn't have Fallout First and can't go on private servers like I can. Let's say you're limited to public servers, but everywhere you go, everything is picked over, and it can and will happen. And that's where this card really shines, because all you need is a couple plants, alright? Let's go ahead here. We're going to pick up our corn up on the hill. Now, you don't have to have it equipped like me, but you can just have it in your back pocket, but the card is definitely worth the have. As you can see, a lot of it's kind of picked over. I come here quite frequently. And I come here just to kind of show people how nice and easy it is here. And I highly recommend always picking more and putting it in your camp, so that way you don't have to do this. Now, I'm always going to do this because I do these videos. That's enough corn. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to, as I can show you under stats and effects, as you can see, I am a carnivore. Let's go ahead and eat this corn up. Just like that. And the same thing if you're a herbivore mutation and you get a daily challenge to eat meat-based, meat-based meals. It's going to count. It's just daily, weekly challenges, okay? There you go, just like that. Nice, easy area. Let's go after some robots here. Many great spots we can find robots. It's not real particular in what type of robot it wants. Just any robot will do. Clarksburg. The upper section, the lower section will be full of ghouls, but the upper section will all have different types of robots up there. Right down here at the Charleston train yard, have all kinds of liberators down here. Right down here in Beckley, very good spot. Skyline Valley region, we have the Hawksbill Weather Station. There's about 4 robo-brains down there. We have good old Sugar Grove. Robco Research Center, and of course anywhere in Watoga, all kinds of robots around. Easy areas, hard areas. Okay. Let's pop up here to good old Clarksburg and go after some robots. Now, another good source of robots is also turrets. We could find turrets over in Berkeley Springs. Right over here. Berkeley Springs and Bloody Franks. There's probably at least anywhere from 6 to 8 turrets. And turrets are also considered robots. Even Harper's Ferry is a pretty good spot. And if you're ever wandering around the wasteland and you see those vertibirds, those 3 ginormous helicopter vertibirds, if you take them down, they're also considered robots. FYI. Right, so Clarksburg. Lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section will have all kinds of different types of robots here, so let's go ahead.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Nice try, buddy boy. Oh. Just kind of loops back around in this building. Sometimes there's an iBot in here. I'm surprised it's not here. And we can go into town. Combat inhibitor. Thruster. Back panel. There we go. Now, if you notice, I had a couple that were done already. Is because when I first loaded in, my camp was being attacked by robots, so just an FYI there. Usually if we have something in our daily challenges, like after a scorched or a ghoul or a robot, it'll probably attack your camp. I don't even think I've even noticed this before. What is this? Huh. I don't think I even noticed that before. Odd. That is odd. Just saying. What's next here, Jimmy boy? Let's go ahead, kill some insects. 5 many great spots we can find insects around the wasteland. Aaronhold Homestead just to the south. We have that huge field. Great spot for insects. Great spot. Where are we at here? New River Gorge Bridge. The upper section, you'll maybe find 4 or 5 of them. Doesn't matter which side, the west or the east, that you spawn in on, but the upper section. Blot flies. New River Gorge Resort. All kinds of them. About 8 of them at least anyway. And yeah, great spots to find insects. Anywhere in around the Cranberry Bog, you can find insects running around. Rad roaches. Great spot for rad roaches. Shenandoah Visitor Center. As soon as you discover the trading post of free fast travel, but the Shenandoah Visitor Center, all kinds of rad roaches down here. All kinds of them. Abby's Bunker, another great spot. All kinds of great spots here. Another good mention is honeybees. If you come across honeybees, great location right here. Spawn here, the Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Work your way a little bit to the south. You'll find 3 honeybees. Now, don't kill the honeybees, just agitate them enough. And then they'll spit out those bee swarms, and each bee swarm is 1 insect. Alright, so that's a pretty good spot. So let's go do that here. We're going to actually go up here to Aaronhold Homestead. And we're going to go after those beehives up there. When you take honey out of the beehive, there'll be a bee swarm that comes after you, and that will be included as an insect. Alright, let's go here. And we're going to go into Aaronhold Homestead itself. We're going to head a little bit to the southeast. As you see on the compass. And head down this way. It's going to be like a red kind of barn here. There's going to be 3 bee swarms that are kind of hanging around. So there's 1 bee swarm, as you can see how it counts. That's why I have it tracked, just to kind of show you. And right down in that field, there's all kinds of other insects down. There's at least 7 or 8 insects down there. So let's pick some honey from one of these beehives here, just to show you. Oh, there's no honey in that one. Let's take honey from there. Oh, they didn't come out, that one. There we go. See how they pop out like that? There we go. And we have some more beehives on the inside here. Oh, maybe they're on the other side. Oh, yeah, they're right there. Perfect. There we go. We just, so that time there, it was just all, those bee swarms, just like that. And this is a great spot, as I mentioned. There's all kinds of insects down there in that field. You just see them kind of flying around. Pretty good spot. Aaronhold Homestead. Nice and easy, too. What's next? Right, kill a Lost 5. So again, a Lost is a fairly new enemy to the game. We got it during the Skyline Valley update. And of course, we can only find them down in the Skyline Valley. I find down here Summermill Motel. There's a red rocket just across the street. And it usually has Lost there. If you come here to the trading post and you head a little bit to the west, there's some 3 Lost that are usually popping up the hill, but probably one of the best spots for Lost is up here at the Dark Hollow Manor. Let's pop over here. Just on the exterior. Now, just an FYI, if you're new or haven't done any exploration down here in the Skyline Valley region, those of you who watched my playthrough of all those quests and the got struck by lightning. The Lost can be a little beefy, okay? And in terms that they take a lot of hits. And it doesn't matter how sneaky you are, if you're using Chinese stealth armor, these guys know where you're at. Okay? Just say, you know, beware. Okay, so there's one guy there. Let's see if we can get this guy in the head here. From here. There we go. And you don't have to go very far. You can just use your VATS to kind of pinpoint them, and then you can... He's running for his life there. There we go. Let's keep going here. There's usually a couple kind of patrolling the area. That's a fair loss, so I don't know if that guy is going to count or not. I don't think they do, but we'll try them. The feral loss, I don't think they do. I think it's just the engineers, but we'll try it anyway. Now, see how he doesn't count? The feral lost. So it's got to be the lost engineers is what we're looking for. I just want to kind of try it in the video just to kind of show you. Just in case you guys are wondering, hey, I got a bunch of lost, but it's not working. It's got to be the lost engineers. He knew I was there. That's right, it doesn't hurt anymore as I just shot you in the face. Let's keep going here. Yeah, it should be no problem finding these guys here. There we go. Kill a loss, done. Just like that, guys. You're better off just coming here at the end of the day. You just gotta navigate your way around the lightning strikes, of course. Right, what's next? We got one more here. Like a best build camp. So this is brand spanking new. Like brand spanking new. We did have Kill a Lost during like a special event, maybe a little month ago or so. But it is fairly new, I guess. But this one here, like a best build camp. So best build camps are brand new to the game, and I'm surprised they have that on there. So we are going to have to go to a public server. Let's go to a public server here. Let's quit. And we're going to go to a public server here with other people. And from what I gather is if somebody has a best build camp, if you go to your map screen, it'll be like, it'll have like a blue highlight around it. And I believe we'll be able to like it off the map page. But we'll see how it goes here. See how it goes. Yeah, that's fine. What is that? Okay. Let's get out of here first off. Let's go to our camp here. I see one already on the map. All right. So I might look into doing that myself just to kind of give people options. So again, we're on a public server, like a best build camp 1. So best build camps, if you go to your map screen, and we'll probably, as the week goes on, we'll probably find more of them. But we see this person's camp right here. See how it has a blue? See how it has like a blue around it? And that is, I believe, a best build camp. So you select it, and preview. Okay. And then see at the bottom of the screen it says like, so whatever button that is for you, you can like it. Visit this best build and give it a like. Let's go ahead. Alright, let's fast travel there, because it's not letting us. Now you just gotta bear with me, because of course this is my first time doing this too, but... Okay. So we're at this person's camp here. There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool how it pops up like that. Nice. So let's select it again. Alright, so there we go. So we had, so see how when we were away, it didn't come up with this option to like. So now that we're here, so basically they force you to go see it. Obviously, that makes sense, right? That's a nice outfit. I think I've seen this camp before. So again, let's go to our map screen. We're at the camp. We select it, and then we're going to like it. There we go. Like a best built camp. 1 for 1. Of course, we have it as a weekly challenge as well. So, as you can see, we can unlike it. But I'm not too sure if it'll let us like it again, if it will count. I'm not sure how that will work. But that's how you would do that. Interestingly enough. And I think we're done. We are just like that. Daily challenges. That's cool how that's popping up on the right-hand side like that. That's cool. I like that. Again, there's our weekly challenges. Of course, we have brand new Season 18 Season Pass system. Now, you see I have a 5% boost there. And, of course, right on the first page, followed first, people get a 5% score boost. And it was 0 tickets. So we got 50 tickets so far. We're at rank 3 just from doing those daily challenges. No special score drinks, booster drinks taken. Just that 5% extra boost. So just an FYI there. But yeah, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G3K, holy Jim, wow. And I hope you all have a nice day. That's also happens when I'm working 12-hour shifts. I'm tired, and my eyes are barely open, and just a long day, you know. But this is what I do to help my friends out, right?